So I'm bringing back my Goosebumps playlist. I started watching this in Halloween of last year. You can check out those reaction videos as well, but the platform I was watching them on didn't have all of the episodes or weren't available, so I found a new platform that I can watch more episodes on. So I'm going to continue this series. I definitely remember the show coming out on TV when I was younger, but I was way too scared to watch it. I was a pretty big wuss to anything, horror related, so I stayed away, but now I'm trying to be brave and watch some episodes. So I apologize if the episode order number is a little bit out of order from different platforms. There was a difference in the numbers, so I'm just going to continue in the order that I have. So yeah, I apologize if they don't exactly line up. I will include the title of the episode in the title of the video, of course, so that you can see if you're looking for a certain episode. I'm very excited to continue this series, so thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
Hello, I'm R.L Stein. I write the Goosebumps books.
What?
In minutes, you're going to see one of my favorite stories come alive.
What? That's awesome.
Family and friends. What's so scary about that? You'll see. Viewers beware. You're in for a scare.
Oh god, I love it. Okay, and an intro by the author. That's fun. I didn't read the books. I have bought a few of them, but yeah, I haven't read any of them yet.
It's a new store. Where'd that come from? I don't know, but it's just in time for Halloween.
And I love Halloween episodes, so I'm very excited about this. And it's one of his favorite episodes as well, which seems extra special.
Oh, I found a good one.
Oh my god, what's in there? Oh no. Oh my god, it's alive! Oh my god. This poor girl is gonna hate Halloween. These jerks. There is always like mild bullying in these episodes.
They're creeps. They have no life. Last weekend at your house, they pretended they were prowlers. That wasn't funny.
That's creepy.
I'm sorry. It's just... They don't do this to anyone else but me, Sabrina.
Somebody has a crush? Oh.
Okay. I don't like being scared. I don't like being afraid, okay?
Aw, this poor kid.
Maybe someday they'll know how it feels.
Is that foreshadow?
Come here, I want to show you something. Check it out.
Mom, it's me.
I was gonna say, is that supposed to be her?
The Collie Bear?
It smiled at me.
What is up with you?
Its mouth opened and it smiled at me.
Oh my gosh. Terrifying.
Oh, yeah. Duck costume. Great. Thanks, Mom.
Well, go and take a look at it. It's very cute.
I feel like she's gonna hate it. Yeah.
Last thing I want to be on Halloween is cute. I want to be scary this time.
She's branching out. Okay. Yeah, I don't trust this thing. Oh, it is smiling at her. Oh my god, this poor girl.
Go away, Chuck.
Hey, Carly Beth. Me and Steve just want to say we're sorry for what we did yesterday and give you a little peace offer.
No, don't trust them. Once a bully, always a bully. Oh my god, the worms! Didn't we do worm episodes already?
Sorry. Yeah.
Fine, just leave me alone from now on, okay?
Also, do kids just have, like, worms randomly?
Can you two losers disappear?
Karma, I feel like, is long overdue for these two. Oh, God. Stop taking bites. Yeah. Oh, gross. Ew. This is not helping this girl's fear. And now she's just being mocked publicly at school. Pointing and laughing. Oh, the trauma. This poor kid. Oh my gosh. This is the scariest part of the movie, the film so far. Is she reading a friendship magazine? Oh, this poor girl.
Stupid thing.
Yeah, you can't wear that, my friend. I'm sorry.
I'd like to buy a mask for Halloween, please.
We're closed.
How are you closed?
Everything I have is up on the walls. 5 minutes.
Opens the store but hates customers.
These are falling apart. We need this chemical.
Quite the selection they've got here. Yeah, that one's pretty creepy.
Let go. I don't care about customers. You want to...
A secret laboratory? Okay, interesting. These ones look like more human, if that's possible, which creeps me out. Oh god. With like these overextended eyebrow like bones. Oh god, that looks terrifying. It's alive! Oh my god, I love the effect of having them turn. That was so cool. This little girl's in over her head. She was trying to be so brave.
Not for sale? Why not?
They're too frightening.
Yeah, they are pretty freaking scary, man. They look like something out of like a Clive Barker movie.
Carly Beth. Have a nice face, Carly Beth. But I don't think...
And this actor looks familiar as well.
So real looking.
Take the responsibility.
Chuck and Steve would just die.
Is that foreshadowing?
No! Must leave, please! Now!
Oh no! Just throws the money at him. The mask is pretty creepy. He's like, your problem now. We're closed. Customer service, 10 out of 10.
Gonna make Chuck and Steve wish they never, ever met me.
I feel like that's gonna be in more ways than one. That is a freaking scary mask. It looks really cool though. I love like the makeup and prosthetics and stuff. There's a spider.
Help! Help! Hey, stupid! It's me! It's Carly Beth. Carly Beth?
She's like, for once, I'm gonna do the scaring.
Okay, you don't have a fit. Hey, what is this? My mask, it won't come off. Stop!
What do you mean it won't come off? Oh no! It's part of her now. Oh my god, I was like, it's stuck.
That was the scariest part. I don't know. But I like it.
She's like, I've had a taste for the scary side and I'm not going back. Clearly, whoever this mask is supposed to be is taken over when she puts it on, yeah. It does fit, like, alarmingly well. Oh, God. That transition just made it, like, look like it molded to her face almost. Like, it just, like, sucked out any air. Oh, my God. Terrifying.
Hello? Oh, hi, honey. Is Chicago going well?
This thing looks like He-Man. She's like, I'm carrying around the head of my victims. Oh my god, she's loving this.
Leave us alone!
What is this guy wearing?
If you were, I'd make you real story!
Let's go. She's crazy.
I love these homemade costumes, yeah.
It looks so real. Where'd you get it? Oh, it's me. It's who I used to be.
I mean, there's a lot you can pull apart there if you really want to. Carrying around what you used to look like.
You're not gonna believe this, but it feels like real skin.
I think it's like morphed onto her body. Yeah.
I think you should take it off. Fine. I think it's really disgusting. I said! But it's too weird for words. Stop!
Oh my god. Oh my god. What? And that's it? Oh, come on. Part 2. Here we go. So it's my first time watching Goosebumps, The Haunted Mask. It turned out to be a 2-part episode. So we have this, quick ending with Carly Beth attacking her friend Sabrina, which I feel like was strongly motivated by the mask. I don't think that's something that Carly Beth would typically do, but I really like this episode. Probably one of my favorites of the series that I've seen so far. I know I'm not, far into the series, but I really like this episode. I love, Halloween and Halloween themed episodes. So that was great to see. And to have this character she seems very anxious and nervous, and she gets scared quite easily, and she just seemed like she was, the thought of even being scared made her scared, and everybody takes advantage of that, bullies her and is just constantly trying to scare her. And it does seem like she scares easily, but again, people are obviously taking advantage of that. And her brother, her friends, like bullies at school, like everybody is just making fun of her. And she kind of snaps and says, like, this year I'm not going as a cute duck, even though her mom, made this costume for her. She says, I'm going to do something scary. And for once, I'm going to run around scaring people and not be scared. And yeah, I thought it was a really great episode. And I really like the performances. Sometimes with child actors, you don't know what you're going to get, but I didn't recognize either of the girls who played Sabrina or Carly Beth, but I really like their performances. I thought they were great. Sometimes it can take you out of the episode a little bit, but I think they did a great job. I definitely wasn't expecting to have the intro by the author R.L. Stein, which was great. I have some Goosebumps books, but I haven't read any, so let me know in the comments if you want me to read some books now that I've seen the episodes and like do a comparison or a book review of some Goosebumps books. But I definitely know they're written for children, but I'm curious to see, now that I've watched a few episodes, what they would be like if the shows are, just as is written on the page, or if they're completely different. But to have this intro from him was amazing, and to find out that, this is one of his favorite stories that he's written as well was great. And I feel like it just added that extra special touch. And he did mention that, the strength and the love of friends and family is kind of what's going to be the overall arch of this story, which I'm curious to see if that'll be explored further in episode 2. We definitely saw, her friends and family, supporting her and, standing up for her. I mean, other than her little brother, scaring her, but I feel like sibling rivalry and bullies seem to be pretty common in Goosebumps episodes. Not a ton of practical effects in this, but again, it's a 2-part, so maybe they're saving it for the second half. And, we had that scene in the shop with all the heads on their stands, and then they all, slowly turn, and, one of them opens their eyes, and then the statue that Carly Beth's mom had made, also smiled a little bit. So I really like those subtle things, and I love practical effects, so it's great to see that. I'm curious if they would have used CGI for this. I know it would have been early, but I feel like most of the time these episodes rely on practical effects. The worm in Carly's sandwich definitely looked real. We've had, another episode, I think it's called Go Eat Worms, of Goosebumps as well, where literally kids, trying with these worms. I'm like, do kids just have worms with them all the time? Like, was this just a thing? I don't know, but I feel like they use worms, a lot. And, she takes a bite out of the sandwich, and again, it looked like a realistic worm, which I think would have been very gross. I definitely feel like the shop owner is, hiding something. He has this phone call where he mentions like Paraguay, and he's like, I don't care about customers. Like, I definitely feel like this shop is just a front for him to do something else. Because even when Carly Beth walks in there, he's like, why are you here? Like, he's not trying to sell her anything. He's trying to get her out of the store as quickly as possible. And even when she does want to buy something, he's like, oh, you can't, these aren't for sale. And the masks look really, really cool. I appreciate how much time it would have taken to make each of those and the details that go into it. And, they're all different, obviously, but I think they looked really well done. And, the prosthetics and makeup and stuff that would have went into it, I think is just so cool, and, really helps bring this show's like scare factor together. We did have a little bit of a transition when she puts the mask on, in front of the mirror, and it kind of like shrunk, like it kind of squeezed to fit her face. And even when her friend Sabrina is touching a mask, it's like, oh, it feels like skin. Like, I feel like it's just absorbed into her body now. And her voice is changing when she's using it. And I think it's interesting that she's carrying around, you know, a head that looks just like how she used to look on a stick as kind of like this, you know, version of me is dead. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I think if you wanted to explore, you know, some themes of identity there, you probably could. And, you know, as she's got on her new appearance and her new, you know, face basically, and she's carrying around this dead, you know, old version of herself with like the red scarf underneath to symbolize the blood. And I'm curious to see if the mask doesn't come off, what's gonna happen, and what's gonna happen if Carly Beth can only scare people. You know, if she goes from she's the one being constantly scared to her, you know, enjoying scaring people to her scaring people all the time. Like if she looks at somebody, are they gonna run away screaming? You know, what's that gonna do? Like, is it just gonna go from one extreme to the other? So yeah, I'm very curious to see where that's gonna go, but I feel like there was clearly a personality or a character or something associated with who this mask was based on, and whatever that was is now taken over Carly Beth as she's, you know, acting differently, sounding differently, and, you know, is her whole motive now is revenge on these two guys who scare her constantly, and she's tired of being picked on. Overall, I thought it was a great episode. I love the Halloween elements of, you know, having the house decorated and the pumpkin patch with her friend and those two guys wearing pumpkins on their heads trying to scare her, and, you know, everybody at school dressed up for Halloween. And the intro by the author I thought was a nice touch as well. I don't know if he does that often or if this is the only episode that he does it for. Please no spoilers, but it was great to have that little piece. And yeah, I'm curious to continue part 2 and see what the effects of having this mask on Carly Beth, what that's gonna do. And it sounds like the love of her friends and family is gonna be what maybe pulls her out of it. I'm not too sure. But thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Also, do kids just have like worms randomly? Pointing and laughing. Oh, the trauma. Is she reading a friendship magazine? Opens the store but hates customers. A secret laboratory with like these overextended eyebrow like bones. So she's like, for once I'm gonna do the scaring. This thing looks like He-Man.